All right, the number 7 best film of 2012 is Silver Linings Playbook, a wonderfully fresh, funny, romantic, and humanizing film. It has such a great quality to it and features characters that you just cannot get enough of. Bradley Cooper plays Pat, a man who has lost everything and spent months in an institution after a plea deal. And after getting out, he must move in with his parents, and you can imagine how that would go. And they're played wonderfully by Robert De Niro and Jackie Weaver. De Niro gives his best performance in any film he has done, probably since Casino. Pat, however, meets Tiffany, who, like Pat, has lost the love of her life, but in a very different and tragic fashion. And it seems as though these two characters are trying to fulfill the emptiness that they've lost in their lives by finding a connection with one another. Now, it flows with such charm, natural human hilarity, and most importantly, affection. Now, writer-director David O. Russell really created some true magic here in traits of a real-life situation, and with the real-life mentality going into it, which I find a lot of movies that try to do this concept lack. It had a perfect script and a perfect direction. They tied so well with each other, and obviously O. Russell's passion shines through in this film. After seeing it, I couldn't imagine anyone other but Cooper and Lawrence playing these characters, as well as Weaver and De Niro. Now, about halfway through this film, I completely forgot the age difference between the two, because this is a problem I have in a lot of movies. Not a problem that makes me hate them, just a problem that always stuck out in my mind. Why is it that a leading man, like I'll give you an example, you look at Jim Carrey and Zooey Deschanel in the comedy Yes Man, you look at even TV shows like According to Jim, or actually their age difference is not too bad on that show, I suppose. But either way, you just see the much older guy playing the lead to the much younger woman. And Zooey Deschanel also did that in Elf to Will Ferrell, if you recall. I guess this is an ongoing trend that she started. But I must and again, I've criticized this a lot, but here I just forget about it completely while watching this film, because in the end, love is love. You don't really think about that in this film. As a man, I don't mind being sentimental towards this movie at all. It handles its love story with such great ranges of emotion. Now, don't misunderstand me. This film is not light by any means. I know I've probably made it sound that way so far, but it does have its dark moments. It gets pretty dark, but they are handled with likability, with making it understanding. They handle it with a lot of understanding. And there are some tragic notes here, and it does not hinder it whatsoever. It ties in with exactly what is going on, which is necessary. And I hope Bradley Cooper has really silenced his naysayers here as just another good-looking comedic / doing the big fluffy box office drama kind of actor. I've always liked Cooper. I always thought he brought a good quality to the screen, even in bad films that he's done in the past. And Jennifer Lawrence really brings just so much to the table here. Every mindset of this character just shines so brightly. You just get into every little trait that she has. And she just entices us so much, just with a natural beauty that she has both inside and out. Also, much credit again goes to Robert De Niro as Pat's football-obsessed dad, and he's somewhat clueless but well-meaning and lends a huge dynamic to this film. Even Chris Tucker has a small part here, and as annoying as he could be in a lot of movies, you know what? He's really well used here, and this is maybe what he should be doing the rest of his career. He works in small doses, and he lends a good substance here as well. I remember someone telling me once that 500 Days of Summer was very discouraging, merely because it didn't tell certain moviegoers who go to see films about relationships what they wanted to hear or see. Well, if you are said person, this film may not be for you. Welcome to reality, folks. This is it. And this film does still have its wonderful, loving moments, and I enjoyed it from beginning to end. Silver Linings Playbook, my pick for the number 7 best film of 2012.